Hey, good morning, everyone. Hopefully everybody can find me. It took a little while to get on this morning. Right now, we're into the second round of squats right now. Anna Castellane is now getting ready to take 247.5. She was good at 240. Rhea Stinn was good at 230 and then 237. Priscilla Ribic missed her 235 opener. Had to retake it, is now going for 250. So this is a big attempt here for Anna Castellane. Anna Castellane makes this. She puts a lot of pressure on Priscilla. Rhea Stinn's got 247.5 in for her second. Marta Elverum missed her second of 242.5, so she's retaking that. Yulia Medvedeva missed 215 seconds. She's retaking that. Ray was good at both 230 and 237.5. Now she's going for 247.5. So there's a heck of a battle going on here right now. Anna Castellane made her second of 247. So now that puts big pressure on Priscilla. That choice of 250 is an awesome choice by the coach. Just an absolutely awesome choice by the coach. All right, we're ready for start of third attempts now. Chantal Dutoit is up. Dutoit is up. South Africa. All right, we're still waiting for Dutoit's third attempt. Got a heck of a battle here right now. I'm just glad the live score sheet's up this morning. Yesterday morning, the live score sheet was not up. So this is good that it's up this morning to be able to watch. Yesterday morning, it didn't come on till later, so. Joanna Aguinaga is in a little bit of trouble here. She's missed 190. She went up to 195. I guess thought her gear was tight and needed that little extra bit, but she's now got 195 on the bar. Chantal Dutoit is good at 145, 155, and then 162.5. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be a heck of a battle between Castellane and Priscilla Ribic. Priscilla hits this 250. It gives her 2.5 kilos going into the bench press. But Anna's opening at 20 kilos heavier, and that doesn't mean a thing going into this. I think part of the reason Anna's going to push her bench is because Priscilla has such an advantage in the deadlift over her. Rhea makes her 247.5. She's opening at 157.5. I just have a funny feeling that Rhea is going to wind up on the medal stand here. Antoinette Orsini's up now. She missed her opener of 205. And then retook it and made it. Now she's good at 212.5. More than likely, we're going to wind up coming in right to the beginning of the bench presses. They're supposed to go live at in about 17 minutes on the Olympic Channel, olympicchannel.com. So that should get us through the break, and we should start right in with the bench presses and not miss any of that. All right, Orsini's good with her 212.5. Yulia Medvedeva's up now, 215. She's retaking her second attempt. I mean, Yulia's kind of in the same position that Darius Rossola was in yesterday, in that he's a very, very good, well-rounded lifter, but does not excel in any of the three. So will always be sitting there, always do well. Boy, she missed that 215. She's really pushing this a little bit. She cannot be happy with that missing two squats. I mean, the Russian lifters are very good, usually good for two, sometimes three squats. Missing two is just tough. Having that 205, she probably left herself 20 kilos on the platform. That really, really hurts her to try to get up into the medal stand. I don't think she had enough ammo coming in to be able to do that, but she really has cost herself right there. Anke Timmers is up now, Netherlands. Missed 217.5, has gone up to 220. Timmers is good with her 220. Jennifer Kenelon from Venezuela is now up 240 kilos. She's made nice attempts here. 225, took a 10-kilo jump to 235, and is now looking at a 5-kilo jump. So she's sitting here just making lifts. And remember, too, folks, this is not about total weight, but this is about Wilks total. So right now, Jennifer Kenelon is in second place of 628. Now Priscilla's under big pressure to make this. She makes this, she vaults herself right back in there where she needs to be. You know, Anna Kostlein came in 3. It's no good for Jennifer Kenelon. That kind of hurts her right there, guys. That really hurts her because her bench is not up to what the other women is. The other women's bench. She's right in there in the deadlift, but just not in there in the bench press. So that hurts. She needed that third attempt. Right now, Marta Elverum's up in Norway. Missed 242.5 on her second. She's retaking it. And Anna Kostlein is 3 kilos lighter than Priscilla Rivik. So that's part of where that comes in. Marta and Rhea Stinn are right at about the same weight. So there's going to be a battle among those top 5. Medvedeva may be able to jump up in there, as is Timmers later, but let's see what we do here with the 242.5. And Martha's good. Now that puts her in third place. So she's in good stead. Again, her bench is not as strong as Anna, Rhea, or Priscilla. So that becomes an issue for the two of those lifters. Kenelon and Elverum really have to go 3 for 3 in the bench press to try to make that up so that they add 5 kilos or so to each attempt. All right, Marta's good there. Now we have up Rhea Stinn's up. She was good at 230, good at 237.5, good at 247. Guys, just remember, it's not where you start in this. It's where you finish. And Rhea always finishes high, and that's the point, guys. It's not to open as heavy as you can. And there she goes. She makes it. So right now she's in the bronze medal position. She's making lifts. You've got Cannelone has missed a lift. Elvum's missed a lift. Ribik's missed a lift. Right now, Rhea has a perfect score sheet going. That's going to give her a lot of help. You know, she's being coached by her husband, Ryan Stinn. Very smart, very controlled coach. Right now, Priscilla's up at 250. She really needs this 250 or vault her back onto the medal stand. So they're going to be going back and forth all day. So when I was giving you a preview yesterday saying we're going to wind up in a heck of a battle here, this is not just hype. It's not hyperbole. It's a real fight, and it's going to be a fight into the third deadlifts. All right, Priscilla's up now. Anna Castellane's got 252.5, and Priscilla hits this 250. She puts tremendous pressure on Castellane to hit that 252.5. But at this point, only about half of the attempts have been made, a little more than half. That not good, but part of it tells you that it's to pressure the stage of the World Games in Poland, and that they are all in here fighting for medals. These are superior group of lifters: Castellane, Cannelone, Stinn, Elvum, Ribik, Orsini, Medvedeva, Timmers, Aguinaga, and Detoy from South Africa. And Priscilla missed. That is a huge miss for her. If Anna makes this 252.5, that's a problem for Priscilla here. And she's going to have to win it with her deadlift. Go 3 for 3 in the bench and win it in the deadlift. But this is big. You know, you hate to sit here and hope somebody misses, but you know, this is the type of thing where I think that's what Priscilla needs to do at this point. So right now, if you tune to OlympicChannel.com, it looks like they've got highlights on. There's some Solovyova winning again, and there Anna Castellane missed at 252.5. That's a huge miss for her, because she could have put tremendous pressure on Priscilla Ribik. Now, I mean, unfortunately, Priscilla is going to be 12.5 kilos down moving into the bench press. And Anna, after openers, if both lifters, Priscilla Ribik and Anna Castellane, make their openers, Priscilla will be down by 32.5 kilos. And remember, this is by Wilks, and Anna is the lighter lifter. So while I'm going back and forth saying that they're matching, it actually is an advantage for Castellane, even if they lift the same weight, because her Wilks score is going to be higher. Priscilla's Wilks coefficient is 0.9954. Anna's is 1.0265. So that's a huge, huge difference right there. We see those W coefficients on there. That's a huge difference in this meet. So if, you know, that 37.5 kilos comes out to a big, 32.5 kilos after opening attempt benches is huge, maybe insurmountable right now. Priscilla stands at 609.7. I'm sorry, she stands right now at after firsts. Priscilla right now stands at 233.92. Anna Castellane 254. So she's down by 20 Wilks points, 21 Wilks points. It's a heck of a road right here. Rhea right now is in a great position to wind up with a medal. But again, you know, she's a better bencher than Marta Elverum from Norway. But Marta is just an amazing puller. She's opening 30 kilos heavier than Rhea. They're just about the same body weight. Marta's a little bit heavier than Rhea, but it's going to be a heck of a battle. So it says right now that powerlifting, if you tune to olympicchannel.com right now, it says powerlifting women's heavyweight final. It's supposed to start at 35. It's 36 right now. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but we're getting ready to get started. I guess they may hold off to get started, not get started up until the bench press is ready. I don't think they're going to go to live coverage right now while they're switching over from the squat to the bench. They've got that 20-minute break in there between the two. So not sure if we're going to come back, but it'll be a few minutes, I would say, probably within the next 7 to 8 minutes. We'll be with live video coverage on olympicchannel.com. So that's where to check this all out. Again, this is going to be a monstrous battle. Guys, I'm going to take a break for just 2 minutes and wait till the coverage starts. I'll give a recap, and then we'll go right into the bench presses. Guys, hang on there. It's just going to be a great event. As you see, there's a heck of a battle. Whoever makes lifts is going to win. Right now, it looks like Anna Castellane is in the driver's seat, but I think Rhea Stinn, Marta Elverum, Priscilla Ribic are going to have something to say about that. And don't count out Cannelone either. I mean, a couple of misses in there, she would wind up right on the medal stand where she needs to be. So it's going to be a heck of a battle. You know, Priscilla making only the one squat really, really hurt her. That 250 miss on her third really would put her exactly kind of where she needs to be. Castellane going 2 for 3 and then opening 20 kilos heavier in the bench press is absolutely huge. There's Rhea Stinn right in the middle of it. She can let the two of them take shots at each other, and then her husband, Ryan Stinn, can just call the numbers for what she needs to hit, and we can get a surprise out of this. Maybe Ribic and Castellane, you know, are just punching away on each other while Stinn and Elverum are just kind of sitting there waiting to make a move. So it should be interesting. These four have been battling it out and for the medals for the last couple of years, and I think this is going to continue for a while. Stinn has done very, very well, lifting in 72 kilos, coming down to 72 kilos. So they got a bright future in here. And these are not, with the exception of, you know, these are all open lifters. Priscilla's interesting as a master's lifter and still putting up these numbers. She's as strong as she's ever been pretty much. And also injury-free, which is huge. Changing up you're changing in your recovery, and Priscilla's come through some injuries from a couple of years ago, and her back's been really, really pretty solid. So, all right, so I'm going to take a break for a few minutes, and then we'll come back live and start with the bench press. All right, so it looks like we're going to be starting at 10 minutes up, so it's about 5 minutes. There's the venue, folks. To me, it looks like an old opera house or a new opera house. I think it's just amazing the way it looks. The scoreboard is huge. If you guys are watching on olympicchannel.com, the coverage is there. You're seeing some amazing shots of the women. We've had some great shots. There's Aguinaga. There's that Canelon. Amazing shots that they're doing. NBC is doing a great job of producing this. Marta Elvram. You see the stress. There you go. Marta loves to scream. Ryan Stinn. There he is, coaching Rhea. Very happy about her 3 for 3 in the squat. David Coimbra, coaching Anna Castelline. Priscilla Ribic again. Look at that stress there on her. Taguanaga right there. Cannon. Priscilla again. Looks like we're getting ready to go back to live coverage looking at this. All right, so right now where it stands, got Anna Castellane at 254 Wilks. Jennifer Canelone, 252. Rhea Stinn, 243. Marta Elverum at 237. And Priscilla Ribbick at 233. So those five, are really battling it out here to see what they can do. Let's see the warm-up room, everybody getting ready to go. And a Castellane sitting there near left. In the beautiful concert hall theater where they are holding this. Absolutely beautiful concert hall. Setting up the bench press. That's a great overhead view. Beautiful. And I want to compliment. I want to compliment NBC on what they're doing. Okay, Chantel Dutoit is up now. Dutoit is up from South Africa. She had a best squat of 162.5. Now she's taking 105. Nice wide stance. Feet out. Good push. There she goes. All right, perfect. Should be 3 whites there for her. All right, Jennifer Canelone's up at 125. This is going to wind up. Canelone's in silver medal position. The bench press, probably, if things go the way they're going to go, it's going to push her off of that silver medal position. She's just opening so far under what the other challengers are, with the exception of Marta Elverum. But then she's got to try to make up a little bit. So Marta opens at 10 kilos heavier in both the bench and the deadlift. So it makes it kind of hard, puts a lot of pressure. Canelone's got to go 3 for 3 in the bench press to have any chance to wind up on the medal stand. Solid opener. Let's see what the referees say. All right, 2-1. That's good. That's fine. So all you need is 2-1. Marta Elverum's up now. Opening at 135. She had a good squat of 242.5. This should take her to 469 Wilks hitting this. Give you an idea, she'll be at 469 Wilks after. And she's got, sorry, not 469, 369, I apologize. 369 Wilks. So she's there. She's solidly there. But Kenalone and Elverum are going to have to wait to be able to make their moves to the deadlift. The best they want to do is come in here and go 3 for 3 and just add to their total so they can use their deadlifts as a weapon. Antoinette Orsini's up now, Italy. She had a 212.5 squat. Now she's opening at 140 kilos in the bench. Her get set, get up on her toes, getting her hips set. Drop them. There you go. Nope. Nope. All right, Yulia Medvedev is up now. She had a good squat of 205, opening at 145 in the bench press. Just the shirt just did not work. She was just out of the groove there. I think they can come back with an adjustment and make that. And I wouldn't be surprised if, well, Orsini's still going in 140. All right. Yulia Medvedev is up now, 145. It's the start command. And it's a really smooth press for her right there. All right, now comes up Priscilla Ribik's coming up now. This is a big lift for her. A big lift for her at this 150, coached by Dr. Larry Maley, President of USA Powerlifting. There she is. Ready to go. Bar is loaded for her. There you go. It's a nice, easy opener there for Priscilla. It's good. All right, here comes Anke Timmers opening at 152.5. Being coached by Pardeep Kaylee, I believe. The back to us. Good touch. Nice press. Nice press by Anke. All right, Joanna Aguinaga's up now. Ecuador, 155 kilos. She had a good squat of 195. All right, let's see what the referees say with that. And it's 3 white lights there. 2 white lights. Wow. Head judge, I think the bar bobbled a little bit here for her. Let's take a look at it and see. I don't know. It looked good. That should have been 3 for me. That should have been 3 white lights. All right, now Rhea Stin's up. She had a good squat of 247.5. This is going to put her into good stead right here. 157.5. Still to follow her, Anna Castellane at 167.5. All these women right here that are vying for top 5 to be on the medal or to be on the medal stand all have great deadlifts, so they have to go 3 for 3 in the bench press. Good for Rhea Stin. All right, Anna Castellane's up now, 167.5. This will move her back in the first place. She had a big squat of 247.5. She stands at 254 Wilks. This now will give her about 420. Vaulting her right ahead of Rhea Stin. And there you go, 426 Wilks, Anna Castellane. Wow, that is sloppy, but it looks good. And it's 3 white lights. Puts a lot of pressure on the rest of the field now. But Rhea is there in second place. She's on the medal stand with Jennifer Canelone. So this is a heck of a battle right here. It's a heck of a battle. All right, here comes Chantel Detroit. Detroit. God, get it. Said it again. Detroit. Detroit was good at 105. Now she's up at 110. Very good. Very good push. Oh, no. She got 2 red cards. She got blue for the bar going down. I can't see it from there. I want to see another look at it. Jennifer Canelone's up 132.5. So the toy missed at 110. I'm sure she's going to retake that. She's got to keep adding here. Her bench is not as good. So her thing is she's just going to go 3 for 3. She's taking a 7.5 kilo jump here and very nice and safe. If she makes this, I think she would go for a 5 kilo jump and just to try to keep pushing and then use her deadlift to try to get up on the platform, on the medal stand, excuse me. That is awesome. All right, so right now she makes that 132.5. I'm figuring she's going to go to 137.5. It looks like a good, I mean, that was a very good attempt for her, but right now Antoinette Orsini is going to be up at 140 kilos. She missed this on her opener and did not look good. I don't know if they adjusted her shirt. I mean, she Antoinetta kind of caved in, lost her arch, and then the bar just kind of crushed her. So she got to hold her arch. Maybe they adjusted the shirt on her a little bit. She is a good bench presser, but it's, you know, again, no, wow. That is big, big, big trouble right there for her. That is big trouble for Orsini. That is just not good. That is not good for her. All right, so Ken Malone just put in for her third attempt, kind of where I said she was going to be at 137.5. It's a good attempt. I think she can make it. She needs that 5 kilos to wind up in medal position. Martha Elvram's up now. Good at 135, and now she's going to try to take 140. Again, she's going to do the same thing. She has the big deadlift. She wants to go 3 for 3 in the bench press. Nice arch there for Marta. And that is a good lift, 3 white lights. There you go. Lights from Martha Elvram. Successful at 140 kilograms. He's well pleased with that. Stays in 6th place. Now, Yulia Medvedeva, silver medalist from 4 years ago. All right, Yulia Medvedeva is up 152.5. She was good at 145. And again, I mean, her deadlift opener, now we don't know. She did not look good in the squat to me. I'm not sure if her back's bothering her, if there's an issue. 205 is not a great squat for her. And her deadlift opener is listed as only 170. Very good push. It's 3 white lights there. So I'm looking for her probably to change that deadlift opener of 170. But she just did not look good in the squat at all. All right, here comes Anka Timmers now. 152.5. She was good, and then took a 5 kilo jump, 157.5, coached by Pardeep Kali. Here, she's attempting round 2 of the bench press. Anki Timmers, 220 kilograms in the squat. Personal best. This is just shy of her personal best in the bench press. And she. Wow. Looks a little bit rough. Let's see what the referees have to say. 3 white lights for Timmers. There we go. Good deal. Good deal. Looked like a good lift. Yes, 3 white lights from Anki Timmers. And that moves her up into 7th place. The Dutch woman. And on course for a good score. Trying to get as near to that 600-point benchmark as possible. That's the. All right, Joanna Aguinaga's up. She was good at 155. That's trying for 160. Just trying to be very consistent here and hit lifts. Successful at 155 kilograms in round 1. What can she do in round 2? Ecuador's really come up in terms of their national teams. Oh, my goodness. All right, Priscilla Ribbick's up now, 160 kilos. She's got to go 3 for 3 in here to kind of help her out a little bit.
Out there, Priscilla Ribbick looking very relaxed. 44-year-old American, three-time world champion, is under 72-kilogram category. Disappointing performance in the squats, hoping to make amends in the bench press.
All right, Priscilla needs this 150 right here.
The best is 158, so this will be a new personal best for Ribbick.
Wow. That looked solid for her right there. Wow. 2 to 1. Okay, it's good. Awesome. That is a Masters world record right there. That's a personal best for her and a new Masters 1 world record. All right, here's Rhea Stinn out now, 165. She's in silver medal position. Very good choice. 7.5 kilo jump here for her. She just, again, needs to go 3 for 3. She goes 3 for 3 here. She's in pretty good stead. This is a heck of a battle. There's handsome Ryan Stinn lifting in the supers and coaching his wife, Rhea. Let's see what she gets. Wow, let's see what the referees say. I think that's a good lift. No. Now, I guess her butt came up. I guess her butt came up. There were 3 yellow cards, or maybe a foot moved. I don't see it. I didn't see it at all. Did not have a great view, but now Anna Castellane's up. This is a heck of a battle right now. Anna Castellane, 172.5. Again, everybody's taking very small, very conservative jumps. That looks good right there for her. Wow. Butt must have been up. 3 yellow lights. 3 yellow cards. Let's see if we can see from here. All right. Chantel Dutoy is up. Retaking his 110. I'll tell you, the coverage on NBC, the coverage on the OlympicChannel.com is just absolutely amazing. Not to pat myself on the back, but the commentator that they have employed is absolutely miserable, has no idea what's going on. He just said that Castellane got 3 red lights because she didn't lock out the bench press. Just, all right, and there goes Dutoy. That's awesome. That's awesome. 3 whites for Dutoy. Also yesterday, the commentator called knee wraps knee braces, and he called a bench shirt a bench suit, and has absolutely no idea what any of the calls might even be. Anytime there's a failure, even if it's head up or butt up, foot moving, he's calling, saying that they didn't lock it out. So, all right, Canelone's up 137.5. She needs this 5 kilos. Based on openers, This would put her within 3 Wilks points of Castellane. No. Oh, boy. That is a big miss. That is a huge miss. Wow. That is a huge miss at trying to win the gold medal here. Absolutely huge. All right, we're going into thirds now. Antoinette Orsini's up at 140, but she has missed badly on her 2 opening attempts. And Castellane missed 172.5 and went up to 175. She really wants that extra 2.5 kilos. She knows that's going to be that close with Cannelone, and Ribik's always waiting in the wing. Ah, there she goes. There she goes. That should be good. All right, there we go. 2-1. God, Antoinette's happy for her. This is going to be a hell of a battle, and that was a Masters 2 world record bench for her. That's awesome. Now Martha Elverum's up, good at 135, good at 140, now taking 145. She's just trying to build her total. There's Kim Rhino, Heidi Hilly. Wow, no good. No good for Elverum. All right. Wow. Wow. All right, Yulia Medvedev is up. 157.5. She was good at 145, good at 152.5, and now she's taking 157.5. And again, her projection, if you look all the way to the right, is for 570. That's a low projection on her. I do not believe that she's going to open at only 170 kilos in the deadlift. I don't believe she may, but that's a light opener for her. That is a big miss for her right there. That's absolutely huge. All right, Joanna Aguinaga. Aguinaga's up from Ecuador. She was good at 155, missed 160, is now retaking it. And I think it was I really think that it was a gear issue with her. Let's see if the shirt's better adjusted now. Nope, just missed it again. Same thing, it's just not a smooth push. The bar dips on her, dip. So she had multiple dips on there. Right now coming up is Anki Timmers, good at 152.5, good at 157.5, good at 160. So she's a very good bencher and a very good deadlifter. She should finish off well. Pardeep Kelly coaching her. No. Collapse. It's kind of what she did. Looked like that might happen a little bit earlier, too. Shoulders bothering her a little bit. Right now, we're on to Priscilla Ribic. 162.5. It'll be a new Masters world record. She just needs this 2.5 kilos. She needs this 2.5 kilos. If she's going to take a shot, she's going to take a shot at the silver medal. She needs this. There's Newt Douglas that lifted earlier this morning. Nope. No way. All right. Rhea Stinn is up. Rhea Stinn is up with 165 kilos. She missed this on her second attempt. Here's Rhea Stinn, 165. This is a big bench for her. Push is almost there. It's going to cost her there. Hips came up. Yeah, it's not there for her. Wow. So right now we've only had 2 made attempts in the on thirds. We've had Chantal Dutoy, Antoinette Orsini, a clutch 140. She'd missed it on her first 2 attempts. Set a Masters 2 world record with 140. And now Anna Castellane. These guys are pushing hard. She had a car accident several years ago that almost took her life. She was in horrible shape, and she's come back. She's come back with, I think, more determination. Wow, it's a solid lift. That is strong for her right now. That is really, really, really strong for her right now. She's at 433.70 going into deadlift. Her opening deadlift will give her 639, which is Canelone can get that, but it's a heck of a shot. Priscilla Ribic, I'm sure Larry Maley is going to call good attempts. It's going to get her up onto the medal stand, and maybe even take a shot at the silver medal. Because what you're going to have here is Castellane and Canelone are going to be going after each other here. They're going to be going after each other hard, and there's a chance that Ribic can jump up and even win the gold. But it'll be interesting to see. The 2 of them are going to be battling it. And then what do? Do you take shots at them, or do you just go 3 for 3 in the deadlift, hope one of them makes a mistake, and then you move up? But it's going to be a heck of a battle in the deadlifts. The top 4 are all in this thing with Castellane, Rhea Stinn, Jennifer Canelone, and Priscilla Ribic right now are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Marta Elvrum sitting there. She can always make up ground because she's a great deadlifter. It's going to be interesting. So I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. It's going to be about, now it's 18 minutes now till the start of the deadlift. And so I'll be back in about 12 of those. All right, here we go. This is for all the marbles, folks. Coming back. There's Priscilla Ribic.
Perennial rival in this division, World Championships. She has an outside chance of catching the Brazilian. I reckon she would need to deadlift 42 kilograms more than the Brazilian to take gold. It's unlikely. It is possible. Ribic holds the world record for deadlift of 248 kilograms. Castellain's best is 215. So if Ribic was to set a new world record in the deadlift, Castellain was to underperform, Ribic could take gold. Some of the fans inside this National Forum of Music.
All right, we're ready to go here. Got about a minute and a half until it starts. So where it stands right now is Anna Castellain is up. She's in lead. Rhea Stinn is second. Jennifer Canelone is third. Priscilla Ribic is fourth right now. Medvedeva is in fifth. Elverum is in sixth. So after opening attempts, figuring everything goes according to plan, Canelone should jump up into silver medal position. Priscilla will jump up. Ribic will jump up in the bronze medal position. So let's see how it goes. Canelone and Castellain are battling there strong. And Ribic's right there in the wings waiting for one of the two of them to make a mistake because I know she wants either silver or gold. So we'll see what happens. There's a picture of Anna Castellain waiting to go out. About 30 seconds to go, something like that. Chantel Dutoit will be our first lifter at 150 kilos. So this is going to be a heck of a battle coming in here right now. That top, the medal stand, trying to go for the gold, the silver, the bronze, is going to be a fight. So again, we have to see what happens. It's all coming down to coaching here. Yes, it's execution, but it's also coaching as to what you're looking for. Are you trying to defend or are you trying to attack? Right now, Chantel Dutoit is up 150 kilos. And that is, looks like a good opening attempt for her right there. All right, Medvedeva's up now. Oh, it's an easy opener for her right there. I'm shocked she left at 160, and it was just so easy for her. Right now, Joanna Aguinaga's up 165 kilos. All right, Aguanaga's up now 165 kilos. She had a best squat on 195. This will give her 540. There you go. I mean, think about that. She's in 10th place here and has got a 540 kilo. 550 kilo. 540, excuse me, correct. 540. So she's got a 540 kilo, 540 Wilks. That's a big number right there. All right, Antoinette Orsini's up now 190. She had a tough time in the bench press. She set a Masters 2 world record bench, but it took her 3 attempts to get that 140. She's up now with 190 kilos. She's your Masters world champion. She also competes on the Italian Open team. That's an easy opener. Very, very easy opener now. All right, Anna Castellane's up now at 200 kilos. This is key for her to make this opening attempt deadlift. And it should be light for her. I mean, this should well be within her capabilities here. There's David Coimbra, very good lifter in his own right, coasting Anna. Wow. That is a huge, huge miss for her. Absolutely huge miss. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is a huge, huge, huge turn of events. And it opens up big for Rhea Stinn now. She's opening at the same 200. There's a major opportunity for her here right now. Major opportunity. And there she goes. Beautiful opening attempt. That's the way it's supposed to look. Throw some weight on the bar, Ryan, and we're ready to go. All right, Anka Timmers is up now at 210. Look at Rhea. Just easy for her. And here's Anka Timmers. Good at 210. Again, being coached by Pardeep Kelly. Very good referee. He served as my side referee. At Open World Championships last year. Very, very good referee. Very, very good consistent lifter. Anka Timmers is up now, 200 kilos. There you go. Very easy opening attempt there. Jennifer Cannellone's up 220 kilos. And again, she's in a similar position. She needs to really pull this lift. But Anna Castellane really hurt herself. This is a big lift for Cannellone because she makes this lift, then she can really let it fly and take a shot at the gold medal. So this is a big deal here for her. 220 kilos on the bar. She makes this. It's game on here right now. Wow, there she goes. Wow, that is very damaging right there. Here comes Priscilla Ribic, and then to be fouled by Marta Elverum. This opening deadlift there is coached by Dr. Larry Maley. This opener will move her into silver medal position. Gets wide, one of the best deadlifters in the history of the sport. Beautiful. Let's see what the referees say. Looks good. There we go, 3 white lights. So she now moves up into second place. Marta Elverum's opening at 232.5. I mean, this is a very aggressive opener for Marta. Can she handle it? Of course she can. She's a great deadlifter. She's a great lifter. But it's a very, very aggressive opener here for her. Opening at 232.5. The world record, I believe, right now is 248. She makes this lift. I think you'll see a nice little yell from Marta. Very easy. No, just a smile. There you go. All right, so that puts Marta into the bronze medal position now. You know that Anna is really feeling a little bit of pressure here to make that. I think she'll come back and make that lift. She's gone up to 205. She's gone up to 205, which I just think, I don't know, in this situation, you got to make that deadlift. So maybe she's figuring she needs that 5 kilos. She just made a slight technical error at 200. She needs that 5 kilos to try to hold off Cannelone and Ribic. So, does anybody put in anything? No. Chantel DeToya is now up 160 kilos. She was good at 150. Other than Castline, everybody else has put in pretty standard. Cannellone's going up 7.5 kilos. The Ribic is taking a massive jump from 227.5 to 240. So she's trying to make that move. She's trying to make up a little bit of ground here, I think. And again, it's only 12.5 kilos. It's not huge, but I think she's trying to make up a little bit of ground, put some distance. Everybody else is doing 7.5. Marta's only going up 5. Rhea Stin's going up 7.5. Anka Timmers is only going up 7.5. So it's a little more aggressive than the choices of the others. But also, again, you're talking about maybe the best female deadlifter of all time. Medvedev is now up 170. It's a very good lift there for her. All right, Joanna Aguinaga's up now, 175 kilos. So we'll see where we go with this thing. But it's shaping up to be a heck of a battle. Thirds are going to be pretty amazing right here. Joanna Aguinaga's up from Ecuador, good at 165. Now she's looking for 175. And good for your world junior champion. So Antoinette Orsini's up now. 202.5. She was good at 190. Again, she had a rough day in the bench. She only made one bench press, but that turned out to be a Masters 2 world record. $2,025. You know, again, next up is Anna Castellane. It'll be interesting. She went up 5 kilos to pick up that little bit, even though she missed. Looked good for Orsini. 3 white. Oh, good 2-1. That's okay. All right, take 2-1 and walk away. All right, Anna Castellane's up now. She had that 200 up and just kind of fell with it. It was a very unusual. It's almost like she just lost her tightness and gave up her balance. So now she missed that 200. She's going up 205. She needs this. There she goes. All right. I mean, that looks a lot better than a 205. So she's in good stead right now. Very good stead. She's at 644 right now. But here becomes the difference right now. Cannelone hits her second. We have Anna right now is at 644. Cannelone hits her second. That leaves her at 638. If Ribic hits her third, leaves her at 632. Now we've got Rhea Stinn up at 2075. She stands at 596 right now. This will move her to 603. There you go. Good solid pull. Should be 3 whites for her. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anki Timmers is now up at 217.5. Yulia Medvedeva passed her third. So I definitely think there's something wrong with her. I mean, her squat was only 205, well below where she could be, I think. You know, her bench press was 152.5, which was good. Her deadlift opener 160 is just shocking. She took 170 and now is passed. So right now, Anka Timmers is up 217.5. She was good at 210. That's good for Anka Timmers. Gives a little step on the bar. There you go. All right, now Jennifer Cannelone is up at 227.5. She was good at 220. So we're going 227.5. This will put her within 5 Wilks points of Castellane. Wow, that is absolutely costly, especially with Ribic there in the wing. All right, that is absolutely huge. Now, not only is she not in the shot for the gold medal, she might have basically handed the silver medal to Priscilla Ribic on a platter. Priscilla Ribic pulls her 240. She moves in the silver position. Marta Elverum is now up 237.5. Wow, and that wasn't a big jump for Cannelone. But again, I was saying earlier, do you attack or do you defend? She saw an opening up. Here goes Marta. And 3 white lights for Marta. All right, so that gives her 607 right now. So that leaves her in 5th place still behind Rhea. And Priscilla Ribic to come now at 240. This will move Priscilla into silver medal position. This will put her in the silver medal position right now. And I bet she wishes she had one more of those squats in her right now. But here she goes with 240. She makes this 240. She's in silver medal position. Let's see what happens there. And it is 3 white lights. All right, so she is now in silver medal position. Wow, she looks strong. That looks great. Looked way better from the side than it did from the front. So she's now in silver medal position. Wow. Wow. She's only 12 Wilks points behind right now. So, Castellane's got to make this 3rd attempt. Castellane doesn't make this 3rd attempt. Priscilla, being the best deadlifter, has final change and can do whatever she needs. So let's see what happens here. Pressure is tremendously on Castellane and Cannelone. Now, Ribic, she was just putting up numbers and making attempts, while Cannelone was kind of hunting for Castellane. Ribic was able to move ahead of her, and now she's putting pressure on both of them. Right now, Chantel Dutoy is up 167.5 kilos, good at 150, then good at 160. Nope, not enough. All right, Joanna Aguinaga's up now, 80 kilos on the bar. Oh, it is not good. Not good. All right. Next up now, Anna Castellane. This is huge for Castellane right now. Huge. Missed 200, went up to 205, smoked it, and this is 212.5. It's only 7.5 kilo difference. Let's see what happens here. Priscilla's got a Masters 1 world record total right now going. Did very well in the bench. She's doing very well here in the deadlift. The squat just hurt her. Making only the one squat kind of is a major issue. She probably would be up by 10 to 15 kilos at this point on that. There you go. So that leaves her at 651. It's not untouchable. It's not untouchable, but we're going to see what happens. So Priscilla can kind of sit back. She's got in 250 now, which would give her 642. Anna Castellane right now stands at 651. All right. So Priscilla can decide to take a shot at her and see what happens, but it all depends on what Cannelone does. Cannelone makes her third attempt. It moves her ahead of Priscilla. So right now, Rhea Stinn is up 212.5. She's been good at 200, good at 207.5. Had an absolutely great day. Having an absolutely great day going. Nope, 2 for 3 in the deadlift. It's not going to happen. All right, Antoinette Orsini is up now, 215. She had 190, 202.5, and 215. And again, we got those big pulls coming up from Martha Elverum, Cannelone, and Ribic. And no good. All right. We can move on to Anka Timmers now, 222.5. She was good at 210, 7.5 kilo jump to 217.5. Now it's going up 5 kilos to 222.5, well within her capabilities. Martha Elverum has just put in a change to go 248.5, her first change, which would be a new world record. Priscilla owns the record at 248 right now, and she has in 250. So now we got a little bit of gamesmanship going on here. That number keeps Priscilla from dropping her weight too. Not that she would. But if Martha takes that attempt, then Priscilla cannot drop to 247.5. All right, right now, Jennifer Cannelone is up 227.5. May not matter here. Cannelone misses. If Cannelone misses, I expect Ribic to go up to try to take the gold medal. Might as well load the bar and try it. The interesting thing is right now is if Ribic pulls 250, she loses the meet, but beats Anna Kostelain's total by 10 kilos because Anna is the lighter lifter. No. All right. So now Marta Elvrum's up, attempting a world record of 248.5. Right. Priscilla has dropped to 247.5. Priscilla's dropped to 247.5. So what I said was going to have to happen. She's not taking a shot. No, now she changed again. 260. She changed again. 260. She is pulling for the win. So now they're loading Marta Elvrum world record. 248.5. So Priscilla was at 250. She dropped to 247.5. Then she changed to 260. So here you go. This is what I was saying. Coming down to coaching, you got to know what position you're in and what you're doing. Right now, Elvrum's up 248.5. World record attempt if she makes it. And they'll be followed by another world record attempt by Ribic. Is it a world record? It's a new world record for Marta. That's awesome. All right. So there's a world record. Now Priscilla. So she just broke Priscilla's world record. Now Priscilla's going to try to come back here. She's got 260 on the bar. If she pulls this, not only does she take her world record back, but she takes the gold medal. If she makes this lift, she gets her world record back and wins 652 to 651.83. If she makes this pull, she will win by 0.17. 0.17 Wilks points. This is a massive lift for Priscilla here. Now can't even break it off the ground. Hey, she took a shot at it. She took a shot at it. So, again, missing that, that extra squat, making 2 squats would have probably done it for her right there. She could have probably gone 250 or even 249, gotten her world record back. But there she is in second place. So that's where, making and missing attempts or making attempts really puts pressure on everybody else. We have Anna Kostelain now, gold medalist in 2013 in Colombia. She is now the gold medalist here at the World Games. Priscilla Ribic, silver medal, 632. Jennifer Canelone, 630. Marta Elvrum, 618 with the new world record deadlift. Rhea Stinn at 6:03. So it was a very good day. The top 5 in here really put on a bit of a show, and there you go. That's the way it goes off. So anyway, I will be back on at about 11 o'clock for the heavyweight men. There will be no live video coverage, but there will be the score sheet up on Good Lift. I will put up a link on my Facebook page once I establish the new YouTube video for that. So anyway, again, Anna Castellane wins gold, Priscilla Ribic silver, Jennifer Canelone bronze. Thanks. Have a good one.